Hi, this is Janie from Cerberus German Shepherds. And today I want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, collars, tags that reflect rabies shots, and dog laws and dog etiquette. Now, and let me preface that I'm not an attorney or anything like that, but laws are written for the masses, so it's at least my very understanding of this. In any event, Prima got her personalized dog collar in today, and you will see that it has her name on it. Now, some people, they don't put collars on. Number one, a collar just says, hey, this dog belongs to someone. And I very much like the personalized collars because, you know, she gets loose. You can see her name and you can see her number. That encourages somebody to say, hey, it's easily identifiable. And if I just get the number, I can call the owner. The other thing you'll see is her rabies tag. Now, let's talk about that a bit. And I've re-looked at the Alabama laws. That's the state I'm in. A couple of things. And I have seen this because I live on 15 acres, but I've lived in cities, and I always kind of keep track of any crime in the area because crimes typically occur within 1 mile of whoever's doing it. So anyway, the point I'm bringing up about that is I have seen people booked for the next topic I'm going to talk about, and that's rabies. And again, I looked it up, but I just read the laws, and I'll leave the link, but number one, it read that you should have a rabies tag on a collar or harness on your dog at all times. If you do not, you have to produce a certificate of vaccination. And the vet will give you this, and they have to sign it and all of those things. And again, I have seen people booked for not having their dog's rabies. Now, we do the 3-year shots for the German Shepherds, and sometimes that falls off, and sometimes people have cats. And, you know, good luck on keeping a collar on a cat. But anyway, it is the law. You have to have them, their shots for rabies. And I have seen people booked for not having that. So, just wanted to point that out. But in respect to the personalized collars, I like for the German Shepherds, the Doxies kind of get a lower end brand because they're not as active. But GoDaddy off of Amazon, I really like a lot, and it's durable. They usually last about a year, depends on how active they are with them. But again, collars, you are required to have the dog's rabies shot. And one final concept when I was reading that, and when I lived in Daphne, you know, my biggest pet peeve with living in the suburbs, people, A, would let their dogs go in the neighborhood and poop on everybody's yard. That's rude. I don't know why I have to say this, but I saw it all the time. And the other thing is that those walkers that had them on the leash would let them pee on my mailbox. They had flowers. They would poop in the yard. You know, you can, whatever that dog has, that dog can give it to your dog via fleas, mosquitoes, what have you. When I used to walk our Doxies in Daphne, number one, I always carried 3 Walmart bags, 2 inside of 1. I wouldn't let them potty in anybody's yard. Usually it would be on the other side of the sidewalk, and I immediately picked it up with 1 bag, put it in the second bag, and carried it home and threw it away. If you are one of those that have this occurring, my mother had this on Amazon. You can buy a little dog sign that has a picture of a dog pooping with a little red mark across it that says, be respectful. Believe it or not, she never had the problem again. And for those of you who do that, think about it. It's just so rude. So kind of recap, number one, and by the way, you can't let your dogs just go at large. You're required to confine them. You're required to give them a shot. And because the code, it said they technically should have a collar in that tag at all times. If the officer asks you, you better be able to produce a certificate of vaccination. Again, I'm not an attorney, but you're in trouble. Anyway, thanks so much. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe. And thanks so much from Cerberus German Shepherds. Prima says bye. We're going to be 15 weeks old. Talk soon.